hands on the hips just as they are. You're going to start standing up. Go a little bit wider with your feet. And I'm just going to get you to turn your torso from one side to the other. That's it. Keep the arms where they are. Really feel this in the shoulders. Just stretching through those shoulders. Keep the neck in line with the spine. Nice. That's it. And keep those feet firmly planted. Good. Come back to center. We're just going to circle one arm across the body and up and over. And then we're going to circle the other one nice and slowly, Pat. So across the body and reaching. Reach a little further this time, and if you want to do a little twist in your body, you can. Feel it all the way down to the hips. And again, across the body, reaching, watching those fingertips. We're going to do it one more time on each side, maybe twist a little bit more. Inhaling as that hand comes up, exhaling as it comes down, and then inhaling as it comes up, and exhaling as it comes down. Nice. And inhale and bring those hands up. And you're just going to bring your elbows down towards your ribs, nice and slowly. So inhale, hands up. I can feel I'm going to have to take this top off very, very quickly. Don't worry, I've got something on underneath. Exhale. Bring those elbows down. Nice. Just warming those shoulders up and that upper back. Inhaling and coming up. So use the whole of the breath for the movement. Exhale, pull those elbows all the way down. And then reach up. That's it. Nice. Reach out wide and stop here with your arms out wide and those palms facing down. We're just going to stretch from one side to the other. This is warming us up for those triangles and all those side bends. Just keep the feet planted. Move from the waist up. And you'll feel a nice stretch going down into the hips. Good. And then just bring those hands down. Roll those shoulders up, back and down. And again, rolling them up, pulling them back, pulling them down. Nice. And then you're just going to stop there with your shoulders down and move your head from one side to the other. So just inhaling, center, and exhaling over to the other side. You feel a stretch down the side here. So just going side to side to start off with. Inhaling to center, exhaling over to the side. Oh, satisfying click there. You might hear clicks, that's okay. Those bones that we're working with are very close to the ears. Nice. Come back to center. Inhale, look up. And then exhale, just gently tuck your chin towards your chest. Inhale, lift up. Remember those shoulders are relaxed. And exhale, chin to chest again. And inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. Nice. And then coming back to center, rolling those shoulders up, back and down. You're just going to look over your right shoulder, keeping your chin parallel to the ground. Nice. Inhale back to center and exhale over to the side. So starting at the top of the body with the shoulders. We're just going to do that again, one more time on each side. Moving the neck, moving the shoulders, and getting a stretch down the side of the body. Good. Then inhale and bring those hands up. Clasp them above your head. Turn the palms to face the ceiling and reach up high. Try to avoid having the shoulders around your ears. So inhale here and look up. Exhale, pull the shoulders down. You really feel your shoulder blades engage. So look at me first, Pat. That's it. Exhale, pull your shoulders down, away from your ears. That's it. And then just reach over. Nice stretch down the side. Inhale up to center and exhale over to the side. Oh, one more time on each side. Always feels easier on the second go, doesn't it? Yeah. Nice. Okay. And then bring those arms up. We're going to keep the arms up, palms down, shoulders away from the ears. And we're going to do that torso twist again. Oh, I'm just going to come forwards a bit because the wall is quite close and I've got a rather large wingspan. So this is pretty much where we started, but now we're just adding nice long arms and those necks and shoulders getting a nice bit of rotation and a nice twist. Good. Lovely. Okay, slow it down, or rather bring those arms down. Bring the arms down, and we're actually going to speed it up now. So let the arms hang. The arms are now loose. We're just going to loosen everything up. From what I can hear, I don't know if you did any walking, there was a lot of eating and a lot of sitting over the last couple of weeks for people, or the last week. I'm lucky I got out to do a lot of walking. I've not been eating a huge amount, just my normal amount. Lovely. Okay, let's go down the body. So let's come into a gentle sumo squat, which means we've got our hands on our thighs. Our back is straight and our knees are bent. Good. And then we're going to bring the forearms to the thighs and play with the width between the feet to get to a point where you're comfortable. And I want you to just move your shoulder from one side to the other. This is going to start to stretch that lower back. So just move shoulders from one side to the other. Oh, stretching that lower back. Good. Come back to center and then send your bum up to the air and look down to the floor. So we're in a forward fold bow. Lovely stretch in that lower back. Gentle bend in the knees and then come up. You're going to inhale to extended mountain. Bring your feet together. Bring those palms together. And now we're just going to do a little back bend. So a counter pose. Sending those hips forward, squeezing those glutes, and reaching up high. Nice. Unclasping those hands, bringing the feet out and exhaling into a forward fold again. So again, hips, the lower back. Oh, getting a lovely stretch. Nice. Okay, gentle bend in those knees and come up to standing. So I'm just going to take this opportunity because we're going to come down into a 90-90 lunge to just change my clothing because I'm hot. So just moving my microphones and taking that off. Lovely. And then we're going to come down. So try and avoid using your hands if you can and come down to that 90-90 lunge. So I've got lots of ceiling in the screen now, and if you go down, I'm not going to be able to see you, Pat. So can you angle the camera down? Perfect. That's it. Wonderful. Lovely. So with this 90-90 lunge, I'll show you the front view. This is going to give you stability if you have your legs with a bit of space between them, which I can see you've got because I can see them where they are on the mat. Good. And you're going to lift up through that pelvic floor. So lift up through the pelvic floor, make sure those hips are facing forwards and make sure that right knee is over the right ankle. Good. Lovely. And then just bring your hands to your hips and just come forwards a little bit further. So bring your hips a little bit further forwards. Good. So now you're stretching that left quad. So those left quads and the left hamstring. Can you feel the stretch there? Good. And then just come back, take the stretch out of it. Just have a little wiggle in the middle. So just good. And then coming into that hamstring stretch. This is the one where you had your kaboom the last time. So You're taking it nice and slowly, which is good to see. So it's a forward fold. So that back is getting a stretch. You can, if you want to, lift those toes up and push into the heel. That'll give you more of a stretch down the back of the leg. What's going on? Have you got a cramp? Okay, interesting. So don't force it, just come back up again and go in the other direction. So come on up, send the hips forwards. Does that feel okay in the hip? Good, good. So don't force it when you go into the hamstring stretch. But we're just gonna inhale here and then send those hips a little further forward, spending a little bit of time in this stretch now. So looking up, remember shoulders away from the ears. Ah, lovely. Big inhale here, and then exhale, slowly come into that hamstring stretch. So that hamstring stretch may be with that leg slightly bent, and that's okay. Good. And then come on up. Well done. We're going to swap legs. So finding your balance, using that pelvic floor lift. Wonderful. Now, what you've just done, you've actually just swapped over without touching the floor, without falling over. That's really good balance. Really well done. Okay, hips and shoulders facing forwards. Inhale, and as you exhale, come forwards. That's nice. So remember to lift up through the pelvic floor, looking out at the horizon. Inhale, lift that chest, and as you exhale, just get that lovely stretch in that right quad, the right quad muscles, and the right. We're not doing the hamstring stretch yet, so we're still up and we're still getting that stretch. We're taking our time, we're slowing it down. Nice. Okay, inhale, and as you exhale, we're going to come backwards into the hamstring stretch. You got it. So make sure you've balanced here. If you need to take support by holding onto the floor, you can. A block